Tēnā koutou katoa and welcome to this week's news update on KiwiTV. I'm Alf Paranihi. In this bulletin, founder of the Maori Volcanics passed away in Sydney, a week on from the New Zealand election, and a fifth of all Maori live outside of Aotearoa. Maori show band's pioneer Nuki Waaka, 79, died in his sleep last week at his home in Poihakena. He served in the Royal New Zealand Artillery during the Korean War from 1950 until 1957. The Maori Volcanics founder formed the band alongside his then wife Mahora. They made their mark in the music world, travelling throughout America, Canada, the Caribbean, and performed to New Zealand troops in Vietnam. He left the band in the 1970s and led the Maori Skyliners to the Australian public on the Gold Coast till 1984. In 2009, he toured with the Volcanics around Aotearoa and last year received an award for his contribution to the music industry at the National Waiata Māori Awards. During the service tour in Sydney's southwest at Glenfield, friends and whānau paid tribute to a consummate professional. He was laid to rest at Rookwood Cemetery.
He was a great man, and just with everyone here shows that.
And I don't think there's anyone that I know of at this time, and I've been around for a long while here, that can fit that fella's shoes.
As National set to govern the country again for another 3 years after last week's election win, the opposition are in the process of finding the next Labour leader as Phil Goff stepped down. David Cunliffe is favoured to take on the huge task to bring the party back to where it once was when they were in government. Meanwhile, the Green Party is pushing a post-election inquiry to examine the low voter turnout, with only 68% casting a vote. And the Māori Party met to discuss its leadership and ongoing negotiations with National in Wellington. A leading demographer says people need to rethink what it means to be Māori, after finding that almost a fifth of all Māori in the world now live outside Aotearoa. Dr. Tahu Kukutai told a population conference in Auckland that 151,000 of the 850,000 Māori people in the world now live overseas, 140,000 of them in Australia Te Papakanui Maui. She found that there were now multi-generational Māori communities living away from New Zealand. A third of the people with Māori ancestry in Australia were born there, and about 6,000 are third-generation Australian Māori whose parents were also born there. And KiwiTV noticed sport this week. The All Blacks Supporters Club Christmas Party will be held on Saturday the 10th of December from 7 till 10 at the Martini Bar. Free to financial members, $10 to non-members. And are you wanting to learn Te Reo Māori at Lidcombe in 2012? Well, registrations are now open. Visit akomaori.com. And that's the latest from the KiwiTV News Desk. Head to kiwitv.com.au. I'm Alf Paranihi. Until next time, mā te wā.